Yo, this is Virdult here, and starting today I'll be recording like this, and the reason for that is because it's a lot faster, and I can upload videos more frequently, and when there is an intense battle, I'm gonna like edit it and post editing and add soundtrack and stuff, but like this is faster so I can upload daily, hopefully. So yeah, let's start with this battle for our first quick episodes. Yeah, today we have a match against Xander, which I actually had yesterday. Uh, on his team, you can see some threats, some unique pokes. I mean, you don't see every day, especially against passerbys. There's no agreed upon tier or something. So yeah, it was an intense, beautiful battle. Okay, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna give some advertisement to my own battle. So yeah, just watch and enjoy. So yeah, my opponent Xander leads off with his Nidoqueen Linda Sprout, as I lead off with MP4-12C, the Galvantula. So I go for Sticky Web. Now I think I should have went for Energy Ball first, since Nidoqueen has no priority besides Sucker Punch, and I could have used Energy Ball and then Sticky Web. There's no reason to go for Sticky Web first, since I have the Sash, obviously. So yeah, I switch out because I don't want to die, and go into my El Nishmi, which is the Hippowdon. Get the sand up, and then go for, as he goes for Toxic Spikes, which is actually a bit surprising. But I mean, Nidoqueen probably has Toxic Spikes. So yeah, Unleash me, I go for Earthquake because I predicted him to stay in. Maybe he has Ice Punch. I don't think he has Ice Beam because he used Poison Jab, which means he's a physical variant. So yeah, Song Quan Chu, which I think is is a reference to what do you call it? Dynasty Warriors. Let's try to Google that. Son Quan Chu. No, actually, Song Quan Chu is a referee in the World Cup. Uh, yeah, maybe a sucky referee. I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, I send out my Galvantula for Death Fodder because Galvantula is useless with its low health. And then I send out my Blastoise to rapid spin the spikes, but I decide to go for Scald, hoping to burn this thing. Once it's burned, I can go for rapid spin. But I don't get the burn, and this does nothing because of the Eviolite. What do you call this guy? Eviolite Porygon 2, yes. So here, I think I started thinking that the Scald is Torrent boosted, and it will do a lot of damage. So Torrent boosted Scald. Go for it, boom, kill this thing, which is fucking awesome. I have max HP, max special attack, Assault Fist, Blastoise. So yeah, Sandstorm goes, Toxic takes me down to low health. As he sends out his Mandibuzz, I thought he might defog, even though Sticky Webs aren't the worst thing on his team, but at the same time, he doesn't have much to Toxic on my team. I have Scizor, which is Steel type, Garchomp, which is usually a Revenge Killer, so won't be that affected by Toxic. And what else? Thunderous, which is above the air. So yeah, I go for his Ice Beam because I expected him to defog for a bit. So yeah, Ice Beam, I die from the Toxic. Oh, this battle is... I mean, the battle animations are way too long in this game. When I post-edit them in Sony Vegas, I make them a bit faster. But here, I have no idea what to say. Maybe I should talk about my life. I'm an adult man who is 21 years old. Anyways, I send out my Thunderous, predicting him to switch. I go for Hidden Power Ice instead of Thunderbolt, because the switch is too obvious. But this doesn't do more than half, so I decide to switch out, because I don't want to be destroyed. No, wait, actually I went for Taunt, predicting the Toxic Spikes, and I was wrong. He goes for Poison Jab, and take me down to almost half, but not half, so it's not a 2-hit KO. And luckily he doesn't poison me with a Poison Jab. So yeah, I switch out, fearing to be poisoned, go into my Gregory, because, you know, rough skin, I have lots of HP, and I can destroy it with one Earthquake. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna go for Earthquake, because it's too obvious, and he has a Flying type. Usually physical physical Garchomp have nothing to do against Mandibuzzes. So I decided to go for Draco Meteor, predicting the Mandibuzz. as I Mega Evolve, because I guess most Garchomps you see are Scarfed, so the Mega Evolutions wasn't that obvious. So I Mega Evolve and go for the Draco Meteor because I'm max HP, max HP, and some investments in HP and I'm sorry, max special attack, some investments in HP and some investments in speed because I want to outspeed any Pokemon that gets stuck on sticky webs that isn't Scarfed. So up to Aerodactyl speed, I can actually outspeed them. And yeah, so I'll go for another Draco Meteor because, like I said, I have no move to that has 100% accuracy, unfortunately, besides the Earthquake, and this thing is above the ground. So he'll recover some of his health with the Black Sludge. No, he stays in thinking that I'm a special attacking variant with Earth Power or something, but I'll just go for Earthquake. Mixer Mega Garchomp is really good. I was actually thinking that Mega Garchomp is one of the worst Megas in the game, because the 102 speed, base speed for the normal Garchomp is what makes Garchomp really amazing. But the decrease that the Mega gets makes it bad. But the increase in the special attack actually is a bit of a game changer. So I used my Draco Meteor twice, so I have no... so I can't use it right now, it's not gonna do shit. So he Dragon Dances. I wanted to go for Earthquake, but I didn't want to risk it. Maybe his Charizard Y with Dragon Pulse. So I just went for Stone Edge, and luckily I land, so he doesn't get the free Dragon Dance. Switch out, predicting the Dragon Claw, into my El Nishmi to take the Dragon Claw and the Rough Skin. I mean, not Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet. Give back the Rocky Helmet with the Sandstorm. Should be enough to take him out. He goes for Dragon Claw, and this does less than half. Thank you, El Nishmi, for being a fat-ass beast. So yeah, at this point... Oh, and he doesn't die, which is really horrible. I really thought he'd die. So at this point, I really feared the Roost, even though the switch was obvious. I could have gone for Ice Fang, but I went for Earthquake because, again, I feared the Roost. Earthquake doesn't affect the Mandibus. And yeah, switch out. Yeah, and that was probably a defensive Charizard, since it managed to take the I've been saying him a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. So yeah, it must have been a defensive Charizard X because it managed to take the Stone Edge really well. So I go for Thunderbolt here, destroy the Glomerulus. Now here's the thing, when you start over-predicting a lot, or I mean, predicting a lot, your opponent will decide to stay in to ruin your prediction. You gotta time it right when you just go for the straight, obvious move, which in this case was Thunderbolt, so he decided not to switch out. Now he sends out his Scizor. I'm fearing the Choice Banded Bullet Punch or the Mega Bullet Punch. I switch out, go into El Nishmi. But my opponent predicts that pretty nicely and goes for a U-turn. And he takes me down to red health. And now he sends out his Charizard X. As the Sandstorm subsided, which is horrible because it won't kill Charizard. He actually counted the turns correctly. No, I know he was going for the Earthquake because he doesn't want to touch my Rocky Helmet. I could have switched into my Thunders, but I really feared the Roost again. So I stayed in. And El Nishmi lives! Holy shit! This is probably not max attack, the Charizard X, but really, this saved me. I mean, Nishmi, you rock. So he sends out his Gary Barlulo. So fearing the Focus Sash, I stay in and go for Earthquake. As he Dragon Dances, which is good. This means that, which is not really good, but this means I broke the Sash. And yeah. Take him down to half health. As he goes for a knockoff, this will destroy me even if I was more than 50%, even I had more than 50% of my health. So he loses some of his health. I send out my Scizor because I think the Bullet Punch will take him out and I can take any hit. Or probably any hit. So I go for Bullet Punch and it doesn't kill because I am not Choice Banded. As he goes for Crab Hammer, take me down to nothing. Actually, he kills me. Holy shit. I mean, it's adaptability boosted, and Crodont is fucking awesome. I gotta use one, but Aqua Jet is only a breedable move in this gen, so yeah. So here, my opponent, if he went for Aqua Jet, he would have probably won the game. But for some reason, he went for the normal move, and decided to go for Crab Hammer or something. So yeah, he gets paralyzed, and then he goes for Aqua Jet and gets paralyzed again. This is why he moved first. Thunderbolt takes him out. Or maybe it doesn't have Aqua Jet and he just attacked normally. No, wait. He's paralyzed, so this means I'm faster. Yeah, he probably went for Aqua Jet, but it was only in vain. So I'll go for Thunder Wave just to give my Garchomp extra luck, because if I went for Thunderbolt, Bullet Punch will go first. But Thunder Wave is priority on Power Wolf, if you didn't know that. I mean, on Thundurus. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of bullshit in this episode, I'm sorry, but it's my first live episode. Well, it's not really live, but I mean live recording. So yeah, the Scizor is paralyzed as I go for the Fire Blast and take out the Scizor. And yeah, this will be the game with my Megachomp doing well. Good, my opponent did well as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the battle and hopefully you enjoyed this sort of format. I know I sucked at the commentary today, and the reason for that, I mean, the battle animations are too long. I have no idea what to say. So yeah, this is the city, guys. You gotta go here, go to the left, and then click subscribe. See ya.